That's why we do it. 'Cause we love it. Well, I might. You might not. You might be fed up of it by now.
That's why I'm still trying to learn all these buttons. I'm pressing loads of buttons. I've got checklists coming out of my ears, Chaz, of all the failures I've created.
Well, that's the intro to the video. Hello everybody, welcome to Chaz Drake on Media and welcome to another episode of Microsoft Flight Simulator. We're doing a pretty special flight today actually, something I've been really excited to do for a while. We're currently on the ground at Gatwick, I'd for some reason nearly said Manchester Gatwick then, in the fly-by-wire Airbus A320neo, back in this aircraft after a couple of episodes in what's known as the Tractor, according to the gentleman that we're flying with today. We're flying with my friend Drew. He's a captain for a UK low-cost airline, and Drew is going to be flying, I believe, we might be able to see him if we jump outside. He's over yonder in the Queen of the Skies, the 747-8. Drew, how are you doing, mate? You looking forward to this?
I'm looking forward to it. Very good morning to you. Yeah, it should be exciting. If I can get past all my technical frailties, then yeah, should be okay.
Absolutely. Well, we're going from Gatwick today. We're doing the same flight basically, but similar-ish routes. I think we're going to get slightly different routing, but we're going down to, what's it called? Milan? No, not Milan. Jesus, that's a bit... we'd be missing by a lot if we go to bloody Milan. It's Rome Fiumicino today. It's an airport you've flown into quite a lot, isn't it, Drew?
Yeah, it's one of the regulars on the route network that we do. So yeah, I'm quite familiar.
So he knows the ways in and out. Alternate is LIPE. Is that Bergamo? That's Bologna. Bologna, isn't it?
Bologna.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Bologna. Oh God, I forgot how loud the ground power was in this. It's been a while since I've done the Neo, actually. To be fair, so I'm probably going to get a lot of this wrong.
I'm here to help.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, the A320neo is what Drew flies regularly, and the A320, and he knows this thing inside out. So, yeah, we've got the right person on hand to help us out. But you've got to get used to starting that madam up, haven't you? The big pig.
Yes. Yeah, I've been asked to get involved in quite an exciting project that I'm not allowed to say too much at the moment, but it just means trying to learn how this thing works again. And
the big
after
pig.
Doing the big pig. After doing 18 years on the 320, it's totally different mentality. So yeah, trying to remember.
Different kettle of fish, completely. Right, I need to try and remember how to start this thing and not just put the lights on. We need to do Q&H, which here is 990 actually on the ground. We're going from stand 105 today. We've got a departure planned, but I think, do we have ATC on at the moment? We are doing this on VATSIM as well, everybody, so you will hear us communicating on VATSIM. We've got London on, haven't we?
Yeah, they'll cover the south. I think the south covers us.
Yes, it does. According to VATSpy, we've got it. I'm really nervous about planning this thing in because I don't remember anything. Try and do this off memory, and if not, we're going to pester Drew. So, init data request, I can do that. And it does it a lot faster than the PMD G73, I can tell you that. Doing init request. Okay, cool. It's got it on there. Flight level today, cruise, is going to be 390. I need to remember to put that in, because the last time I've done a few flights in this, I haven't put that in. Right, in what order do we speak to the cretins? I mean, controllers.
Get everything set up, all ready to go, and then get your APU going, and then just speak to them when you're just about getting ready to push for your clearance. That'd be the normal and a routine. So don't speak to them until kind of 5 minutes to go, really, unless needed.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to turn the lights on here anyway, so I've got a while.
Right, all sorts of warnings coming up. That's what we like. Come on. I might jump onto frequency and just see anyway, because it'd be London.
Well, give me the frequency then, and I'll try and listen in as well.
129430.
Thanks, mate.
Sorry, 129.430.
Easy 13 Charlie Romeo holding Alpha 2.
It's working.
Yep, Easy 13 Charlie Romeo. That's going to be...
Easy 13 Charlie Romeo. The traffic in front of you hasn't got a flight plan and they can't see the file. Able to taxi around them to get to Alpha 1?
Traffic, this is a great start. Traffic in front of you doesn't have a flight plan.
Alpha 1 is a 26 left clear for takeoff. The wind is 210 degrees 9 knots. 145, climb flight level 350. 350, Speedbird 5 Pepper Tango, climb flight level 300. Climb flight level 300, Speedbird 5 Pepper Tango. Hello. Hello.
Did he just say hello?
Yeah.
What a great start for that sim.
I'd say generally, the knowledge is pretty good.
Oh yeah, I've requested boarding, so I've got my jetway on and all the guys are ready.
I'll be honest with you, Chaz, I'm not even going to attempt to do the GSX today, just in case I get stuck.
Mike, hello, climb flight level 180.
Do you want to board crew? No. No, don't. I've put my beacon on well early and the woman's just gone, arm doors and crash check. No.
3,000 feet.
Not yet, love. Flipping ahead.
340 degrees and descend 3,000 feet was that?
Hey, firm.
Okay, we're going to look at our departure chart and see our initial altitude. 6. Lovely. When you've put like your initial altitude in, do you ever put anything initially in the speed?
280 for the
No,
because once you started up, it already has that in, doesn't it?
Correct. So, well, you'll have it.
Mike, direct Detling.
Sorry,
Direct Detling, Super 952 Mike.
Bloody loud with these lot on, isn't it?
I'm just turning that down because mine's really loud.
Yeah, I've gone back onto Unicom just for a minute.
So when you're setting up your MCDU with your flight level, your zero fuel weights, your cost index,
yeah,
your winds download. Based on your cost index, it will pre-populate a managed speed, based on your cost index.
Right.
So
okay.
You're leaving it in managed, calculated speeds.
Yeah.
Then you can override if you need to or you want to, or air traffic request.
Okay.
So you should, if you get to your perf page,
yeah,
and look at your climb, it should be already pre-populated.
Next phase climb, manage 250. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say we don't get simulated failures anyway, so it's all good.
You've not put those on though.
No, no, I don't fancy that. To be fair, I simulate my own failures when I try and fly to France and run out of fuel.
That was a good one.
Oh god.
I did like that.
Yeah, that wasn't long after me and Drew started speaking everybody, and yeah, I finally tried some real world ops, and the first thing I did was plant it into the French countryside. So you can imagine that he was well impressed. Right, let's see. I'm gonna close my door because I know how to do that. I'm trying to think of what I've forgotten because there's usually something.
Altitude?
No, altitude's plumbed in, 6,000.
Get your clearance and I want to listen out to see if I've got it wrong.
Okay, we'll have a ganders.
Don't forget, like working how I work, everything's given to me.
Yeah, fairs. Fairs. Right then, let's change onto the frequency and what have we got? So
United 371,
I've got QNH 990. We're trying to go to Rome from
122 United 371. Thank you.
Stand 105.
8650, further left heading 045.
045, easy 6502.
205 per Tango, climb flight level 350.
Wow.
Climb flight level 350.
Quick this boy.
London Control, Speedboat 471, Goggley 2 Golf out of Heathrow.
Or do you want me to go?
471, hello.
I'm going to go, I'm just waiting for a gap.
Climb now, flight level 110, Speedboat 471.
London Control, Easy 13 November on the ground at Gatwick, stand 105, Airbus A320neo, looking for clearance to Rome Fiumicino, please.
Is there a flight plan file? Please check that.
Will do, sorry. Okay.
8650.
I clicked pre-file on the network.
QNH is 990 hectopascal.
Ah, it's logged me out of that sim on my Chrome, so that's probably why.
Flight level
I've
300.
got my number on here. London Control, Easy 13 November, stand 105 at Gatwick. Flight plan should now be filed. Sorry about that.
It's just coming through text now.
Oh, text.
Okay,
Cleared
sir.
to Rome Fiumicino, 26 left. Bogner 1 X-ray, squawk 5270.
American 703, flight level 180 and speed
My god, it's noisy in here. Blocked. Initial climb 5,000 on 129430 when ready.
Give us 6 Romeo Whiskey, direct Bogner.
Uh-oh. PDC readback not
Give
required.
us 6 Romeo Whiskey, direct Bogner.
Oh!
Sorry, direct Bogner, say 6 Romeo Whiskey.
Hey, I'm
Swiss
way
3 Tango
behind.
X-ray, monitor Unicom.
This guy called Lath is doing this, and he's good. Seems really good. You have to be mental, don't you?
You just trying to have a whole position, I'll call you back.
Yes. I've had the bong from GSX to say that the passengers are all on, so I'm going to just see what GSX wants me to do next.
305, descent 3,000 feet, clear.
I'm going to move the jetway away.
Standard Control, good morning. Speedbird 289, passing 3,200, Compton 3 Golf.
Unicorn 0952 Mike, have a good weekend.
321, climb flight level 180.
180,
I was just trying to get a lovely, pretty shot of your
Griffin
747, and you just
Mike
get
on
that.
Mike 1.
Michael 11.
That always annoys me
200
normally.
follow British Airways opposite direct.
Do you not all say that to each other?
No, I refuse, and I
Stand by.
will make fun of
Bravo, follow British
any
Airways ahead,
co-pilots
Mike
that do it.
1.
Some people need to stop using microphones that are on the floor in the corner of their room as well. I don't get it. It's honestly like they've got like desk mics, and I just don't get it. You surely have a headset on. Because your headsets have microphones, don't they? That's the point.
Yes.
And because you're all pilots, you have to wear them like right in your mouth like this, like properly, really close. Like you've got to eat the microphone, haven't you?
Only when addressing the passengers.
And then you've got to be like, we're climbing to
Right, let's have a go. I'll try it.
Yep.
Morning, London. Speedbird 1 Delta Fox. Stand 53 Gatwick, looking for clearance around Fiumicino, 2H990.
Just come through tip.
I am on a Minfo.
Yeah. So let me get the charts up and show you all what the hell that means.
British Airways 320, line up runway.
So which one are you on? Minf 1 mic.
1 mic, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, 1 mic, yeah. That's what's plugged in. You've filed to go south.
Direct Leonard, Speedbird 479.
And
Over the channel.
you going east?
And I'm getting a bit east, yeah.
All my refueling trucks just popped up. Hey up, mate.
Are you doing a brief to your first officer, Chaz? That I get to listen to.
Yeah, I'm going to tell him stop whining and f***ing hold on.
Oh, same as mine.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm worried I'm not going to get this thing started.
American 7035.
It's the most entertaining flight I've done, and I've not moved.
Over Unicom, appreciate you, good morning.
Oh wow, he's American.
Appreciate
you. Wow.
289, monitor Unicom, 128.
You must know what that Griffin call sign is in real life, do you?
I think it might.
Military.
I've just dropped my pen.
Oh, it's Euroflyer.
Oh, is it?
I hear them all the time and think, oh, I wonder who that is.
I need to apparently put 7.2 in on the block fuel instead of 7.1.
7?
7.2.
No, that doesn't sound enough though.
I don't like it when you say that.
What's that?
We'll find out.
This may be the bit where I request you to remove it from the video.
There's a bit of a cheat code in the fly-by-wire where even if you're at, Jack found out on the way to Vienna, even if you're at 38,000 feet at cruise, you can just press the button on here and it just automatically magics some fuel out of nowhere. Suddenly you drop about 500 feet because you gained a few tons.
I think I'm ready to go.
Yeah?
I
think I'm ready for pushback.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I'll try and get pushback from this bloke once they're done refueling. I think I'm fueled up. They're just closing everything down now. Actually, they're just packing up.
Believe it or not, I've got 33.7 tons of fuel on.
Jesus Christ. This is usually the bit where I'm like, what have I not done? I've got flaps ready. What taxiway will be pushing back onto? I think it's going to be... Is it Lima at this point? Or have I got that
What
wrong?
stand are you on? Give me the stand again you're on.
105. I'm going to be pushing back from onto Kilo.
Yeah, you'd normally face east and then use Papa Alpha Sierra for Alpha 1.
Yeah.
Normally.
Yeah, all the way down Papa, Alpha Sierra, then Alpha 1, yeah. London Control, Easy 13 November, stand 105 at Gatwick, looking for push and start, please.
Easy 1 push and start approved, face east.
Push and start approved, face east. Thanks very much, Easy 13 November.
Speedbird 1 Delta Fox 53, ready to push start.
1 Delta Fox, push and start approved, face east.
Push start approved, face east. Speedbird 1 Delta Fox.
Right, it says prepare for pushback and departure. Because I'm doing this via GSX, it's going to take 6 hours. So you'll probably be in front of me, which will be probably better for the video, actually. Oh, my guy's morphed inside the building because it's not set up for the scenery.
I'm already pushing, mate.
Oh, mate, what? Let's have a look at Drew. There he is, everyone.
You can see I forgot to put the beacon on as well.
Professional, affordable, Tresemme. You got some right hydraulic action going on here. It doesn't seem to know whether it wants to be on the ground or about a foot off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's hopping about. Either that or you've got a flat tyre or 12.
I could have. I didn't do the walk around.
Okay, so he's got bypass pin inserted. At least I can hear the voices this time, everybody, because in the last video, let's not forget, I didn't have the voices set to be on the right output. So, yeah, none of you heard the voices. Oh, they've lifted the nose.
Good 471, 1 Unicom.
Ooh. Nose left, tail right.
212 Unicom, 128.
Parking brake is off.
Commencing push.
Okay.
All engines clear. Start at will.
Which chrono do you start when you push back? Is it the top one?
Speed at 96, climbing.
No, not the push button, the switch. The
Oh, okay.
click to the right.
96, climb flight level 180.
390,
Oh, Drew.
Yes.
I pushed back the wrong way.
Brilliant.
I'm sure I clicked nose right, tail left. Nose left, tail right. Plus note, this shot looks lovely. I'm sure I pushed in the right direction, but now I feel like a knob. Starting engine 1.
The 926, climb flight level 290, direct to Conan.
It's pushed me into something and it's restarted.
400 Bravo, you're clear to flight level 180.
Oh, has it pushed you into the bridge?
Yeah.
Oh no, I've got there's a 747 in the air.
300 Bravo.
Oh, for those
You
of
were
you
cleared to flight
that haven't seen my previous
180. What are you
videos,
doing?
there is a building, solid building here,
Right,
instead of having this bridge when you've got the default scenery on. Drew's just been pushed into a bridge. Should I go back to stand or something?
No, just take a slow taxi out. Honestly, I'll be.
I'm facing the wrong way, that's my concern. I need to put the departure and arrival in. That's a good idea.
Yeah, that one's normally done before push.
London Control, Easy 13 November. Just having a slight technical at the moment. Is there any way we can just taxi and hold slightly for a few minutes at Gatwick, please?
There's 2 at once. Flight service coming by text. And ED13 November, say again.
Just having a slight technical here. Is there any way we can just quickly taxi and hold for just a few moments, please?
Straight ahead, first left Quebec, hold Quebec 1.
First left, Quebec 1. Thanks very much. Easy 13 November. Parking brake is coming off. And we'll get shifting. Taxi lights coming on. Kind of need that. So, what we'd love, Drew, is a smooth start. And that's exactly what we've had, mate.
Absolutely. I did warn you that the
2712
big
Tango, hello.
limitation today would be me and the simulator.
Why is the plane not moving? Has my sim crashed? Oh, the tug's still attached. Look her off. Oh yeah, I know why.
London Control.
I haven't told GSX that I'm all good.
Cockpit to ground.
This is going really smoothly, everyone.
Unlocking gear.
152, no flight plan.
Christ. So I've just tried to power up and taxi while the tug's still attached. I promise everyone I'm good at this, and I promise you, Drew, I'm good at this. Well, we're away. So first left and then Quebec 1.
London Fly 6 for stand 6 at London City at Embraer 190, ready for startup, please.
Oh, he's in an Embraer, what a shame. Would you like to fly one of them at one point?
No.
No?
I always wanted to
Disconnected.
have a circuit in the Jumbo. When I was training, I always liked the 146.
Oh, yes, Drew. I didn't think we could get on any better. The 146 is a little beauty.
That was the one I always used to really want to fly, yeah.
What a great little jet that is, though. Little whisper jet, man. Right, I'm holding it Quebec 1.
Control is 131. Request push and start.
And the 40 push and start approach face east.
Push and start, very close to the London Control, Blue Max 20, Julia, passing flight level 140 for 160.
One thing I'll never understand is why people jump straight on a frequency and broadcast straight away.
Was it Ryanair? It's normally Ryanair.
Right, auto brakes to max. Oh, seatbelt signs, we could probably do with them.
548, climb flight level 370.
I'm a massive cretin, Drew. I didn't have my V-speeds in. I'm good at this.
We need to work on your pre-fly.
Don't forget I'm doing this from memory while also trying to be entertaining for you lot watching. Well, I've actually pushed back on time because it's 11 minutes since I pushed back, and I set the departure time at 10:15, so I'm happy with that.
Yep, I'm late.
Take off
London
com.
Hill again, Speedbird 1 Delta Fox. Technical problem on 53 again, request push once more.
hide. He's like,
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that. He's like, oh, it's this guy in a 747 again.
London Speedbird 1 Delta Foxtrot.
It's him with the technical, not us.
Speedbird Foxtrot London.
Oh.
Yeah, read your 5 now. 1 Delta Foxtrot, we're on 53 again. There's stuff that's different problems. Crash push and start, stand 53, QNH 990.
Roger, squawk 4451.
Okay, 4451 on the squawk. Let's do 1 Delta Fox.
And then once you get taxiing, then we'll I'll get moving.
Yeah, mate.
Speed 1 Delta Foxtrot, push and start approved.
Push and start approved, speed 1 Delta Fox. Now what do I do here now?
E152 gate 7 on the city request push.
Anything can happen now, mate. Here we go.
It's so funny to hear that. You can just see him in the background there, everyone. Let's move the camera over to him.
And also select control is now closing. Monster Unicorn 1 to do it. Ladder control is now closed.
Oh, okay. London Control is now closed. 2 people call up at the same time.
Has he closed it?
Yeah.
Oh, mate, then I might just taxi off stand.
Just do a 1980s pushback, Drew, and use reverse thrust. Much like I have to say in a lot of my videos, everybody, this is not a reflection of our professional work. We've got a bit of a nose-to-nose. So I'm hoping they can figure that out. The Austrians could have to do a bit of a hairpin here and then go back.
Thanks for taxiing straight through me there, Speedbird.
Oh?
Anyway.
Oh dear. Did you hear that?
What was it?
He said thanks for taxiing straight through me there, Speedbird, because he literally did. He just taxied through him like he wasn't there.
That's my pushback company.
I love it. Yes! Bandit! Absolute bandit! Okay, I think maybe everybody, I should get taxiing as well now, so...
Yeah, you get going and I'll...
Yeah, go first.
Juliet, Papa, Alpha, Sierra. What on earth? What on? Gatwick traffic, easy 13 November, taxiing to runway 26 left via Quebec. Juliet, Alpha Sierra, Papa Alpha Sierra, apologies, 26 left, holding it Alpha 1.
Accept your apology.
Oh, don't be a bunch of dicks.
Gatwick traffic, Austrian 1 November, taxiing to runway 26 left via Lima, Papa Alpha November, and holding point Alpha 3, Gatwick traffic.
I get that there's like a bit of joking about sometimes, you know, when people do things like where they just go bye-bye and stuff like that. But, yeah, I don't get why you'd actively do stuff like that. Have I just already turned onto the wrong taxiway? No, I've not. I'm on Juliet. We'll get there, Drew. We'll get there.
We'll get there, mate. We'll get there.
In the real Neo, does it, like, if you have the throttles on idle, does it start moving on its own? Has it genuinely got that much waft?
Yes.
Because like I've not pushed the throttles forward here really, and I'm doing 20 knots. Like it's ridiculous.
Yeah, you'll get that. Yeah, particularly if you're quite light, not a lot of fuel.
Yeah. Oh no, he's holding it Alpha 3. Okay. I'm going down to Alpha 1. I'm being a true flight simmer now as well, Drew. I've turned my graphics up, so I'm getting 10 FPS.
Wow.
Well, I'm not actually getting 10 FPS, but it's low. Alpha 1 is this right-hander, so I'm having to just sort of hold here, really. Gatwick traffic, easy 13 November, holding short of 26 left at Alpha 2. Is Drew there? There's Drew.
Yep, I'm here, mate.
He's there.
I am ready to go.
There's a guy behind me, so I'm going to have to get moving. Gatwick traffic, easy 13 November, taking off runway 26 left, or lining up 26 left via Alpha 2.
Okay, sorry. Just depart. Can you just confirm what runway you define on, please?
And runway 26 left.
Thank you.
Are these guys just taking the piss? Because I kind of feel like they're taking the piss.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit of we don't know what the hell we're doing.
I don't know. I think it's a bit of this guy's taking it a lot more seriously than we expected. Okay.
Oh, aye.
Cracking on. Up to 50.
Traffic, Speedbird 1 Delta Foxtrot, Papa Alpha Sierra 26 left.
Gatwick traffic, Austrian 1 November is at holding point Alpha 3, Gatwick traffic.
Here we go. God, it feels like ages since I've done this in the Airbus.
Papa, number 3.
V1, rotate.
6 left, Bravo 1.
Positive rate, so gear is coming up. I said gear is coming up. Oh, no, I know what I've done here, Drew.
What you done?
I've still got the, what's it called? Yeah. No, I've got a profile for the Airbus controls, and I've got it set to the PMDG 7.3. So what I've done is I've got it where gear lever, when I click up, it doesn't come up.
Okay. That's handy.
I have to click it manually in the cockpit. I also didn't put my landing lights on or my runway turn-offs on, so you can be proud of me.
Like a day 5 issue.
Flaps coming up.
Quite busy down here.
Yeah, it is. Very busy. That was admittedly, I think
Captain
that was
traffic after the
a tasty
departing
takeoff.
EasyJet A320 lining up runway 26 left.
I'm sorry I messed that up a little bit, mate.
Nah, don't worry. It's part of the fun, mate. Part of the fun. I'll race you down there. You'll probably beat me. Well, initial climb was 5,000. Should I just go straight to 6 now? Now that there's no ATC on?
No. Once you pass the Kilo Kira's Sierra 17, you can go to 6 and then
Yeah.
I think it's a bit of whatever you want. You could just go straight up, mate. Foolery. It's very busy here. I'm going to bully my way up onto the runway anyway.
Gateway traffic, Zero 1 Delta Foxtrot Alpha Sierra, lining up behind the A320.
You're in a big bird. You can do what you want.
Victor 40 Papa will line up after Austrian, and you have a A320 in front of you. You're in charge, are you?
Oh, Drew! Drew, don't
Take your turn, wait your time.
don't have a fight on that sim, Drew.
Very true.
Okay, Kilo Sierra 17. We're coming past that in a minute, and then we can go up to 6. So we're going to pop that in now. Oh, that was so funny. I've never heard a noise that loud on VATSIM. When he went, ooh!
Line up behind the British 747.
That might have
See? Bullied my way on. He's lining up behind me.
Oh, God. Again, bit of a disclaimer, everyone. This is not our professional work. I don't do this for real. Drew does.
I get told, yeah. I get told what to do, so never in a million years do I ever go anywhere where there's no controller.
Okay, I've hit that restriction now, so I'm just going to tell it to go back all the way up to 390 now. Up to cruise we go. Let's go to
Number 1 Delta Foxtrot, roll
Italy.
into 6 left.
I think Tower's online now, so Gatwick.
It's a bit late now when I'm halfway down the runway. What am I supposed to do there? If I'm halfway down the runway, Tower's online. So what?
Oh, God. Just looking at my plan, after Bogba, I've got nothing. After Bogner, I think it
The
is.
route after.
Yeah.
Nothing after Bogner. Not ideal.
No. Not nothing, it's just as a discontinuity, so I'll just get rid of it.
Ah, yeah.
There we go. Common practice, is it?
Yeah, not in the air though.
Well, you can't say it's not entertaining, everybody. I've been recording for nearly an hour already, and I've only just departed. That's what I love about these things. Right, let's go to Italy, everyone. What rate did you just say you're getting climb-wise?
It was given 4,000. It's so light.
I'm getting 4.5.
It's very light for the Neo.
Yeah.
Depends what speed you're doing.
Landing
Yeah,
lights are
just
coming
about
off. Nose light comes off taxi finally. Do you always keep the strobe on auto? So does that come on above a certain altitude? Yeah.
Wheels off the runway. It's like a weight on wheels sensor.
Oh right, okay. So so you don't ever actually put it to on?
Yeah, we do though.
Oh right.
Yeah, we do. We have it in auto, and then we do put it on entering the runway. But it I don't know. It's one of those things where it can do it itself, but we don't.
Yeah, but yeah, you cut out the middleman and just make sure that it does it anyway.
Yeah, that's one thing we put on always. Yeah.
Okay. I actually need a checklist for this plane. I think I've got one for the tractor, and I think I should probably get one for this. While we're in our climb, though, I'm going to go and get a drink. So I'm going to be back in a minute. I think I had the chronos the wrong way round, so I think I was always pressing the top one when I pushed back from the gate, and then the bottom one when I started takeoff roll.
So the takeoff roll one you'd use on, we use the one on in front of your nose, basically on the.
Oh, is that one? Oh, the little black one.
That's the one for takeoff, yeah.
Oh, so that's why I see people seemingly holding onto the top of the dash when they take off. Then is that what they're doing?
Yeah, maybe they've just got the palm on top of the glare shield, and they just use the thumb to.
Yeah.
Push it. There's obviously another chrono at the top of the clock, top right. It's the one just below that, the middle one.
Yeah, on this I can see a chrono button in the top right, and then one at the bottom with ET written on it.
Yeah, it's just the middle little switch. Just click it to the right and starts it, and then the left resets it.
Oh, that's on mine.
Makes
UTC
sense.
is in the middle. I'll send you a picture on WhatsApp.
Yeah. No, it is the bottom one. It's one of those things, you see it every day.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even know which one I pressed.
I appreciate doing this with me, Drew. This is good fun, mate. It's just a laugh. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Got to enjoy it.
That's where everyone finds out how little I know. Well, I've got it climbing anyway, so.
Yeah, winning.
Halfway there. Winning at life. You're doing 419 over the ground according to this.
I'll have a ganders on here and check.
Doing 417 over the ground.
428 mine says on the actual screen. On the, is it the PF, the ND?
ND, yeah. Perfect, yeah. I've got 427.
Oh, beautiful.
On whatever they call it.
The MCA PSTN FDGC.
I'm surprised they didn't locate it, I don't know, down in the footwell or something, like the rest of the flight deck. Just find spaces and push it. So I'll put it there.
So the
like behind your left shoulder.
They put it in the back compartment near the APU.
The jumbo's not as bad, is it? The 7.4's not as bad, but the 7.3, there's just stuff all over the place.
What's your call sign on here?
Speedbird 1 Delta Fox, BAW 1 Delta Fox.
Oh yeah, you're up there. Ah, yeah.
Yeah, going that way.
I might have to blur your name out if I just hovered over you on V-Pilot.
B-Band 9 Delta, arrival expecting 26 left, to Gulf traffic.
What's our ETA?
How on earth do I find that out?
Oh yeah, you're in a different plane. Yeah, 1250 mine says at the minute, but I'll probably come down now that I'm at cruise and just about to sort of hit the right speed. Why is it beeping at me?
What's beeping?
I don't know, it just went and I sort of...
Oh, that's 1,000 to go, probably.
No, it's just... I don't know, something just changed. It's climbing up and down and all over the place. Right, now we're back at 39,000. I'm worrying if I scrolled on that little tiny screen, there's a fallback one of them underneath it. I think I might have scrolled on that.
Yeah, the standby, the ISIS, the standby.
Mm.
So what time's yours?
12:49 now.
12:48. This is going to be interesting down the island.
Oh no!
You would normally expect GoPol to Romeo Fox 426.
Yeah, you just direct.
But just bear in mind that you're going to lose 23, 30, 35, 40, 45. You're going to lose 52 track miles. After GoPol, just put RF426 as the next waypoint.
Yeah.
And then you might need a bit of speed brake.
A bit, flipping out. I need to tilt the entire wing.
Find GoPol.
Yeah.
On the page, and then in the scratch pad, just type Romeo Fox 426.
Yeah.
And then after GoPol, whatever's there after GoPol.
Just click on where that is.
It would normally say Gixon, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
just put it over Gixon.
Yeah. Oh, right, okay.
Should have been amended. You see that should have been amended.
Oh, Gixon's still there, though.
So then put RF427 after the 426, see if that tidies it up.
No, it's not got rid of them, so I need to get rid of them manually, I think. Just clear them.
Yeah.
It now says 12:43.
So I am just going to overtake you, but only by a couple of minutes, which is...
So we're just sitting at cruise now, chilling at 39,000. Have you reached cruise yet, Drew? Are you up there?
I'm at cruise, yeah. 39 as well. Just making good progress through Belgium.
Chilling. We'll find Drew on V-Pilot. Where is he? There's us. And there's Drew. So you're pretty much to my 8 o'clock. We're sort of running parallel. And then we're going all the way down here. Let's have a look at the charts. This is how far we are at the minute.
You're Paris way, Ocasi, aren't you?
Yeah.
On the Charles de Gaulle arrival, I think.
MOU. What's that? That's
Moulin.
Yeah, I'm going past that. So I do a bit of a chicane here. So I'm going gradually to the right and sort of bouncing off that. Instead of going in a straight line, there's a bit of a triangle to the right. Again, I'll show you a picture on WhatsApp. It's our best way of communicating here. So what is that? That's not. It's not a star or a SID, is it? What is that? Is that
It's an airway. Just the airway change.
Oh right.
From
so it's like a junction at a motorway.
Junction of the motorway. It's quite standard as well. But what you can get a lot of the time is, I don't know, maybe approaching Okeko is air traffic if they can, will just send you straight to Mokip.
Yeah. They'd call you and say direct Mokip, or even the one after that, which is tougher. We had that with Vienna, actually. Me and Jack, when we did our joint flight down there, we had a few bits where there'd be a bit of a jagged part of the plan and they'd just cut us straight across it, and it'd save us a little bit of time. I'm excited to get back in the 7.3 after this video now, and yeah, I'm actually going to be even worse at flying that thing as I was in my my previous videos.
Because you're just waiting for an amazing 757 then to come.
Oh, I am. Because Bluebird Simulations are doing theirs, and what I was really happy about is it's a very American team that are doing it. Obviously they've got a lot more access to them over there as well. However, the screenshots they release every time they do an update, I'll put some in the video here. The first one I saw was a Jet 2 757 climbing out of Manchester. Perfect. And the second one was an old British Airways one landing at Heathrow. They clearly know about the European market as well, which is good, because sometimes, like we see with iRacing, if it's a very American developer and American market, they don't always acknowledge the European side of it because they've not got as much access to it. That's all I'll be doing. You can catch me going to Alicante and back and Tenerife. I'll just be caning 757s out of Manchester. Be brilliant.
That's great. My first experience in a full-size flight simulator, in terms of home-built flight simulator, was a 757.
Oh, get in.
By an old friend of mine, Darren Knightsbridge, who won't mind me saying it, but he built a full-scale 757 sim in his garage down in Surrey.
Flipping out.
And invited me down there, and that was just amazing. And,
I bet.
Yeah, a long time ago, but we're still good friends with him now, and he now works at Boeing.
Oh right.
He's on the 777 simulators out in Seattle, so he's backwards and forwards, engineering that.
Yeah, bloody hell, I bet that's good. Why is it beeping?
What's beeping?
It's going beep.
Are you getting a bit of difference?
It might be, yeah. I'm at 39.3 now.
Have you got both altimeters on standard?
Yeah.
Left and right.
Yeah. It happens when I tend to click and look around though, so I'm wondering if I'm clicking something.
Yeah.
When I right click, I do it on the main panel, you know where the reg is?
Yes.
I click in there, so there's an empty space before I then move around, but I wonder whether sometimes if I've clicked something and it's changed the barrow on that little ISIS. Is that what it's called? The ISIS?
ISIS, yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Stand by.
It's an unfortunate name. But yeah, all going well so far, to be honest.
Pretty good. I'm kind of just having a bit of a heads up on the approach. I've got about half a knot tailwind now.
Half a knot. I've got a 25 knot crosswind pretty much perfectly across the aircraft for my 3 o'clock. Another question I had actually is something I had to get used to in the 7.3 recently because I could never get it to descend, but apparently you just leave it and then once it... Actually, it was you that told me, wasn't it? That once you get to...
If you've set the altitude and it gets to descent, it should descend.
Yeah. So you still have to change the altitude in the autopilot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, in the Boeing, in the MCP, yeah.
Yeah, that's it, the MCP. What does that stand for? Is it just main control panel? I don't know what it stands for.
I don't commit to an answer.
I thought you were laughing at me because I didn't know.
No. Just hoping you'd quickly change the subject.
It's lovely weather up here, isn't it?
Oh, look at that.
Is that a pigeon?
Come past it, that pigeon.
Well, can you imagine a bird strike at 39,000 feet at 0.78? Jesus.
Yeah, because his oxygen tank could make loads of bloody damage.
In the A320, it does the same, doesn't it? Where you set...
You need to push.
Yeah.
You do need to push in the Airbus.
That's what's scary about the Boeing, though, because there's no like push or pull action to commit to locking that in. That's why I prefer the Airbus, because you've got the click and the pull, so it's like you can change something and then tell it, right, you do that or I'll do that, and push and pull. Whereas the thing I can't get over in the 7.3 is just how they've gone to B&Q and just picked every different type of fitting that they can, or they found what's in the parts bin. Just every button or knob is a complete different shape or colour.
Yeah.
And in such a weird place.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like you said about having the PFD in the footwell.
Down there. There's space there.
There's a foot pedal there. Put a screen on it.
I just think it must lead to a much more tiring day for the pilot.
Yeah, definitely. Because people take the mick out of the Airbuses sometimes and say like, press one button and it'll fly you there and all this. But in terms of the human behind the controls in the real thing, like that's not something that should be mocked. That should be appreciated and celebrated, that you can do it so well and still have control with having to do so little sometimes. You know what I mean?
When the way that aviation is now, multiple flights, minimum time on the ground, or just because of the economy of it.
Yeah.
I do, I'm not biased, I do think it would be a much more stressful day or tiring day out.
Yeah, definitely.
And no table for your lunch. I mean, what do they do?
Yeah, because the table, you can't get it out in this, but I think you can get it out in the Phoenix. But these little foot pedals here, the little footrests, they pop out, and there's a little table here.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Get your stirrup down, get your table out.
Have a good day at 39,000. Have a cheese toasty. Yes. I am actually going to get a little bit of toast or something while we're at cruise, everybody. I'm not going to lie, I'm going to have my little in-flight meal. So I'm going to leave you with some beauty shots, everybody. Drew's going to tell us his life story, and I'll be back in a few.
So, welcome to Chaz Draycott Media.
I forgot that I had cheese in the fridge, so cheese on toast it is.
I hope you have some Henderson's relish.
No!
Do you know what that is?
Yeah, I do.
It's a Sheffield thing.
I'm alright. I'm alright without, thank you.
Oh,
I used to put barbecue sauce on my cheese on toast.
What? What is happening?
I know.
So what have you got set up then for your arrival? Anything yet?
Yeah, I've got my gear down on flaps 3.
Brilliant.
APU on.
Yeah, I'm ready, Drew. Yeah, done the landing checklist.
Imagine the first officer came back from being on the bog
Zero traffic,
to find that you've got the flaps down. It's just going do 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 do. You're just there eating a cheese and ham toasty with all the warnings going off. It's like, oh sorry, I thought they were, I thought they were just the noises in my brain. The only thing I have prepared for arrival is how much fuel I've got on board.
Go on then, yeah, tell me that. Let's have a look at the no, tell me what you're burning. What are you burning per hour on each engine?
What is that? The
Yeah.
FF kilo per hour?
Correct.
790 on the right, 780 on the left.
Yeah, that's it. They're amazing, aren't they? Like, the old 319s, they'd be about 1200 in the cruise.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's on
Yeah,
what,
they're amazing.
CFMs?
Yeah, so, and you're going to arrive with how much fuel?
I don't know. Where do I figure that out?
The EFOB, estimated fuel on board, and that'll be like, if you look in your...
Oh yeah, 3.6 apparently. God, I'm only going to use a ton between now and landing.
They're amazing, mate. Honestly,
That's
you look at it.
unreal. Yeah, I've used 1290 in the right engine and 1270 in the left engine, but that's because I think my throttle quadrant is slightly out. There's a tiny discrepancy between the two, and I've got them locked together. So I think the actual internals of this isn't quite spot on.
I mean, it'd be amazing if I could work out on here what we're mostly doing.
Have you looked and you thought, well?
Oh, 1.9 tons per engine.
Jesus.
Just dropped to 1.8 as we're talking. Yeah.
Per engine?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Say that again, sorry?
So you've definitely just got the nose up the inside of me on this turn, haven't you? You're at the apex first. By looking at the map.
Let's have a look on VPilot. Where are we?
I hope I put the right destination.
I was going to say, you're a lot further east than I thought, actually. Drew's just here, and we're down here. Although, no, I'm in a straight line, actually, now for ages. And then I get to Elba, but I'm going left a bit a few times before I then go right. Let me see if I can get this to show me the top of descent on the plan page. Yeah, literally, as I get to Elb, that's the top of my descent. And then we need to look at what altitude we're going to go down to. So, the Elka 3 Alpha Erival, and to be fair, GoPol, you've got to be between 15 and 17. So if I go for 15, try and get it down as low as possible. It'll know the restriction anyway, so if I just put in an altitude for my arrival as... Would you put in the ILS interception altitude and just let the aircraft manage the constraints from there just to get down as soon as possible?
In managed descent, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So should I just do that? Just go 2.5 for top of descent?
And I suppose how you want to simulate it. That's the kind of simulator restriction, isn't it? That's the shame that... That's what's nice when it's full ATC, isn't it?
Yeah, that you get cleared.
Full immersion, yeah.
Yeah. I enjoy that. I enjoy waiting for clearance to go down to certain altitudes and stuff and having a bit more of an interesting step-by-step bit rather than just constraints, but yeah. I'll put that in a minute. What am I pressing here? Let's go to that. I need to go to Perth and then look at my landing stuff in a bit, don't I? Arrival stuff. Actually, that's another question I had. So, approach sort of conditions like the QNH, the temp and all that, is there a set distance away where you'd start to put that in? Because obviously the weather can change.
Good airmanship is you're always having a look. So the first time I request it, it goes in, and just constantly update that. So the QNH obviously is the one that changes a lot, and the wind speed and direction. I keep having a little look here of Fiumicino, so it's still 106, 13 degrees. 140 at 8, so I'd put that all in as soon as I had it. It's there already.
140 at 8?
Yes.
I've got 150 at 16 and I've got QNH 1005.
Well, that's probably I've not updated it quickly enough so long.
That's on my flypad at the minute.
Yeah, there you go, yeah, it's just changed. Well, it's not just changed, it's
updated since last time. I need to get my minimums. There's 4 on the ILS, A, B, C and D. What?
So, you're in a 320. That's a Cat C aircraft.
Ah, okay, so that's the category of aircraft instead. Okay.
Yes, correct. Yeah. So I'm in the Cat D aircraft, so it's 10 feet higher decision.
Ah, yeah, I see that in the middle. So yeah,
Okay.
ABC. Ah, yeah, you're 650. Right.
All things that you'd cover in the brief with your colleague.
Yeah, instead of just shut up and hold on.
Yeah, exactly that.
The famous words on approach. Watch this.
What? Yes.
I really want those to be my last words. Watch this. Just as I pull back on the stick of my Cessna 172 at 26,000 feet. We continue on, everybody. We continue on. Having a fantastic old day up here in the sky. The virtual sky, anyway. Oh, you don't have to worry about pressurising the cabin on this thing and killing the passengers, really, do you? I'm quite good at that in the 737.
You always have to worry about killing the passengers, Chaz.
Yeah, true.
But,
Yeah.
no.
I'm quite good at killing the passengers very slowly in a 737. I saw a very funny post, actually, I think it was on a Facebook group, of someone had the same issue as me. He said every time I get to about 24,000 feet, the cabin alarm starts going off, and then I get a message on the FMC that says, oxygen masks deployed. What can I do about this? Somebody just commented saying, land now. What else have we got going on then? So I've still got a long way to go to Elb. How long till top of descent now? About 80 miles it says. What's my VAP again? I think it said 121 earlier on. That's slow. 121, yeah.
And is that auto-populated based on the weight of the aircraft?
Yeah. It's just got the landing config.
You've not chosen that, have you?
No,
Okay.
121.
Yeah.
Would you normally sort of see that and go a few knots above that?
So you have a VLS number.
Yeah, which is 116.
That's the lowest selectable speed, and then normally VAP is 5 above.
Yeah, it is.
Some of the old school boys always used to put 1 on for mum. As though it's the same. I'll just stick an extra 1 on for mum.
I like that. That's mint.
Because VAP's giving you the buffer anyway. VAP is
Right.
the correct. That is the corrected number already.
Okay, I see. Who is that on V-Pilot waking us up? EBBR traffic. I find it interesting that people use the text on there actually, rather than just using voice. Because for me, the fun of it is speaking it and actually doing it. Like that's the bit I love to simulate. Yeah, that's true. It can be proper good sometimes, but then other times you get people like we had at Gatwick before. I didn't get any of that. That came across to me like they were sort of like, oh god, look at these nerds taking it seriously, like, and just taking the mick, which is a shame. But you know, that's why we do it. 'Cause we love it. Well, I might, you might not. You might be fed up of it by now.
I'm sorry, I'm still trying to learn all these buttons. I'm pressing loads of buttons. I've got checklists coming out of my ears, Chad, of all the failures I've created.
Well, that's the intro to the video. Okay, I've got less than 40 miles to top of descent now, so I'm going to put my altitude in. I'm going to go 2.5. That seems really scary doing that at 39,000 feet. So the aircraft should just do that now when I get to... Oh, I need to push it though.
No, you would have to push. So if you push before the top of descent point,
yeah,
it will just set 1,000 feet at a minute rate of descent until it intercepts the calculated descent profile.
Right.
Then it will increase its rate of descent. If you press late, it'll pitch for it to try and catch it.
Right.
The only issue with that is if you're going a little bit faster than if you're at the top end of the speed tape, shall we say, and you descend late and go managed, you can get really close to the barber's pole.
Yeah.
And chance of overspeed. So if
is that what they call that? Is that what they call that? The barber's pole, the red dotted.
Correct, barber's pole.
That's amazing. I like
Every day's a school day, Chaz.
Every day's a school day. I love that. But yeah, that adds up because there's been times where I've clicked it for descent, and it'll do like 1,000 feet a minute down, really slow, and I'm like, why is it not descending? And then all of a sudden it does 4,500 feet down.
Yeah, so the default is it's calculated its 3-degree profile all the way, or where it can from a restriction, shall we say.
Yeah.
And so if you're sent down early in managed descent, it'll just say, right, I'll just do 1,000, and then when I get on profile, we'll get the thrust back to idle, and then we can descend down properly.
Mega.
So if you ever miss top of descent and you are at the faster end of the speed envelope, then go open descent first.
Oh, okay.
Or open descent first.
Yeah.
Because that ensures the thrust is totally off.
Yeah.
And once you're back on, once you get the donut in the middle, push and manage it.
Right.
And that's what we do. That's what we do.
Yeah. Every day's a school day, everyone. Every day's a school day. This is why I appreciate doing this with you, Drew. It's great to learn that sort of stuff, and I'm sure there'll be people watching that'll be interested in that as well, because it's just great to know from the real world how it translates into the sim as well, because there will be differences, of course, but yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
So I've got 5 miles to top a descent.
Yeah.
So would you just push it now?
Push manage descent, yeah, and then read the FMAs. Just read out what that FMA changes to, which is the top of the PFD.
Did you hear that?
No.
Somebody on Unicom just went meow.
Oh, that happens in real life. It's pretty pathetic.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, you get a lot of it.
No way.
Yeah. It's really, really annoying because that is the emergency. Oh, sorry. On the emergency frequency, the 121.5 in the real life, you get a lot of idiots like that.
No way. What's mental is I've got 3,840 kilos of fuel on board, and it still thinks we're going to land with 3.7, so it's not even going to use 100 kilos of fuel now. But yeah, we're descending now, so we're going to go outside and do a beauty shot, everyone. Give you a look at it.
Now I've got a 10 knot tailwind. Maybe this is what it's been all about, Jazz. This is it.
You're in DRS now.
Now I've got the DRS.
So would I activate my approach phase at this point then?
No. So activating the approach phase says, right, I'm ready to start configuring. So
Right.
your target speed will start reducing to get flap warning up.
Okay.
So typically, activating approach phase somewhere from 25 miles in, depending on experience and comfort for holding the speed a bit higher.
Yeah.
That's maybe why you sometimes will have problems on your descent profile.
Yeah, it probably is, because
Straight away the aircraft starts going, right, pitch up to get the speed.
Yeah.
Because it then says, right, I'm going for speed over profile. So it pitches the nose up, gets the speed back, and in all that time you're just watching that profile drop off the screen.
Because I think I've noticed that sometimes it's done it automatically. Does that just come on when you've started configuring?
Yes. No, you will see if you scroll. If you went to plan, somewhere there'll be a magenta D in the circle.
Oh yes, yeah. You've said plan, but I've gone on the MCDU instead of going on the ND.
And that's where it'll automatically activate it. Once you pass that point.
Oh, that's what it means, right?
I'm calculating a deceleration now.
Right, I see. I thought
Where I
that
like
it was for
making
decel, but then obviously it tells you decel on. Wait, is that right? Yeah, it is. It's right after it. Okay.
Oh, that's where it will activate it itself.
Okay.
If you forget to push it, that's where it'll do it. That's 5 tips now, so that you qualified for one. That's only £12.50.
That's the base package. The free trial was done long ago.
Yes, £3 a £3 a tip, or if you get 5 for £12.50, mate.
£3 a tip. We're not flying to Amsterdam, are we? That's naughty. If you understood that joke, you shouldn't be watching this. No, you should be watching this. If you didn't understand that joke, turn it off. Also, another question. Here we go. Here's tip number 7. The top chrono gets to 99 minutes 59 seconds. What happens then?
What? This is not a Drew question. This is. I have no idea.
Because it's there now.
Don't have it on that long. Don't have it on that long. No idea.
Oh.
I don't use that top one.
Oh, right.
In the operation, I'll use the one below that just runs
like flight
from
time.
the pushback. From pushback, we run it.
Yeah.
And then the one that we use on the glare shields on takeoff, on set and takeoff thrust. The only reason that's going on is in an engine failure situation to know
like how long it was from.
How long I've got the use of toga thrust.
Right.
When I have a failure, the moment the failure starts, I click it. It's just so I know how long I'm hanging around for, because I've kind of got in my head
Yeah.
I sat up here with a problem, so I can just glance down and have a look, and it reminds me about my fuel balancing as well, if in case of an engine failure kind of situation. So that's the only time I'll use that.
I'm sorry, off the end of that, I've just been slightly distracted by a contrail of an aircraft that's flying a lovely curve in front of me and then has suddenly done a massive zigzag in the sky, and I'm trying to figure out who it is. It's ITA 2013, by the look of it. It's doing an almighty zigzag. we're gonna get my phone out and I'm gonna send you a picture of this on WhatsApp. I don't know whether it's connection based, whether he's got a bit of a bad connection, like his ping's pretty high or something. But he's just done this beautiful curve just as you were explaining that, and I just zoomed in to look at it, and it's all pretty. And then if you look at the picture I just sent you, it's suddenly gone to pot.
Oh wow, yeah.
That's an interesting manoeuvre. Oh well.
5 o'clock somewhere, Chaz.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
So I've just sent him a message asking him what time his ETA is for the 16 left.
Yeah. Mine's
12:40.
Mine's 12:40.
So you two are going to arrive there same time. He's going direct RF 447. But he said he's really high.
You're telling me? Yeah, he's well high. He's a good, like, 10, 15... How high above me is he? He's 3,000 feet above me, and he's just getting to RF 426.
What's your altitude, Chaz?
14.7.
Yeah, so I've got you on TCAS. You are 20 miles ahead of me.
Okay.
So you have beat me.
Yes.
Even though I sneakily upped my cruise speed when I realised.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have done. So he's going to let us go in.
Okay, nice. Thank you for clearing that up, love. Oh my god, he's descending hard, though. He's now only 500 feet above me. Oh no, actually, no, I've stopped descending because of the altitude constraint. Why am I at 14.7 and not at 15?
Are you still on standard or are you on
Yeah, I'm on
QNH?
standard. I think I've messed with this barrow thing on here. I think that's why it was beeping at me earlier. Time for a beauty shot, ignore it. Okay, so now my speed is... I'm actually outside of the purple thing on the speed, you know.
Have you got an ident on the ILS? Have you pressed your LS push button on your...
No, not yet.
So get that pressed.
Yeah.
You've not got a frequency, does it not say...
Oh yeah, 108.1.
The ITA Airs just said you might have a problem with the EasyJet though.
What, he's just said that to you about me?
Yeah. Yeah. I just said, don't worry, we're sorting it out between us.
Are we? I'm going to slow down so you run into the back of me. I'm above profile though, going very fast.
Yeah, you might want to start slowing down. What speed are you doing?
On the PFD it's showing nearly 260.
Definitely start slowing down.
Yeah, I'll put a bit of speed brake in. One notch of it.
Well, if you activate the approach phase and pull open descent, it'll go for the speed target and it'll get you back.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. Activate approach phase, confirm activate approach phase.
Then pull for open descent.
Yep.
And then just use VS if you need to shallow it off even more.
Yeah. Yeah, we're dropping below 200 on the PFD now. Go flaps 1 at 230 knots usually, don't you? Oh yeah, I've gone below the orange line, so I want flaps 1, don't I?
A little bit under, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
220 go for it.
I could go for 2, well, I could go flaps 2 by the look of it and all. I'm way above here. I've only got one more waypoint before I line up. I'm 17.5 miles out.
Yeah, you need to get down. Go get flap 2 out when you can, 180 open descent.
Yep. I'm in open descent. Do you want me to use vertical speed?
No, go open descent. Flap 2 180, it does drop out the sky. Yeah, you're 1,000 foot above me.
Yeah. Oh, it's dropping now. Yeah, flap 2's really dropped me down.
You can keep that till about 6 miles, and if you're still miles off the glide slope, get the...
To be fair, I'm doing 150 knots now.
No, 180 helps you really descend, mate.
No, I mean, I'm telling you, I'm doing 180. 150 at the minute.
Pull 180 though.
Yeah, I have, yeah. It's letting it go back up to it now. Oh dear. How's that happened?
Not sure without watching it back.
Yeah, that's weird. Sat at 180, flaps 2. Speed brake's still out.
Final approach point, you need to be at 2,500 feet. So, mate, put the gear down.
Yep.
180 knots. Put the speed brake away.
Speed brake away.
Are you on the approach?
Just about to turn onto it now. But I'm above the ILS.
Yeah, you're considerably above.
Yeah, I'm at 5,000 feet. Oh, the Diamond's coming in though.
It will do with the gear 180 flap 2.
Yeah. Why do all my flights go to at the end? I'm turning onto it now, so do I click approach when...
Yeah, no, press it now.
Yeah?
Arm it up. Yeah.
Okay, this is Cat 1, Cat 3 single. Diamond's coming in, it's catching it. Glide slope, it's got it. It's gone green.
Has he got it?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Just above the Diamond. So now am I reduced in speed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go manage speed and just get back to your calculator, mate.
Yeah. Okay, sound. Yep, we've got glide slope. Flipping heck. I can't see a thing.
It's hazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very hazy. Don't even have runway in sight at the minute.
2,500.
Just had a 2,500 call out.
Yeah, I have, but I'm 7 miles behind you.
Jesus. Right, let's get this ready for landing, shall we? Speed brake armed. Auto brakes only need low, won't I?
Yes. Let it get off quick.
Yeah, I'll go on medium then.
No. Go low and go to the end.
Oh, okay.
To the end. Or take it off. Real life, I wouldn't have auto brake. I'd just let it roll.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, just test them, then let it roll.
Yeah. Ground spoilers are armed. Landing lights. Still can't see any landing lights. It is mighty hazy.
Fiumicino traffic, speedbird 1 Delta Foxtrot.
Oh, yeah.
13 mile final, 16 left.
Fiumicino traffic, easy 13 November, 7 mile final, 2,200. I don't know why I said 2,200. That's not really necessary to call out, is it? More information than they need. Stuff them. Still no runway in sight, Drew. It's bloody hazy.
Yeah, get your shades on. Got your aviators on.
I've not, no. Got my little hat on, though. No, not really. Right, I want flaps 3 now.
Why have you got your fez on for landing?
Fez.
So, localizer established.
So do I want flaps full now?
Yeah.
Yeah, go flaps full all the way. I think I was a bit late on my on flaps 3. I missed it. So now I'm at Ev. Yeah, now it's dropping to
full
1, 2.
Just goes when you go for 3. As soon as you got 3, you go straight for full.
Oh right, okay, fair play.
Unless there's a reason not to. But it's hazy. You got your
shot.
go around altitude set?
No. I'm doing a beauty shot. I'm too busy making it look pretty for the video. There she is. Beautiful. So go around altitude. I've got
4,000.
4,000. I've got 2.5.
On the whiskey.
1,000.
There we go. Yeah, got it. 4,000. I put it in. Cabin check. It wants me to do.
1,000.
Yeah, have that.
1,000.
Gear on, I know.
It's calling 1,000. Still can't see the runway. I can just see the runway now, actually. I'm only just getting it, and I am 3 miles out. Fiumicino traffic, easy 13 November, 3 mile final, runway 16 left. Yeah, I can only just see it now, and I'm 3 miles out. Couldn't hear a word of that.
You think he's 11 miles out?
Oh, okay.
7. So he's tight on me.
Yeah.
Speedbird 1 Delta Foxtrot, 7 mile final, 16 left Fiumicino, final approach speed.
Hint, mate.
I'm gonna, yeah.
Not to you.
We are going to final approach speed, but if you're doing that too, then it's going to be a little bit tight.
Don't know what he's asking you.
Unreadable.
How do you read me now? Is that a 271, please?
3/5.
Not too quiet.
A-firm, quiet.
Right, I'm autopilot off now.
400.
And could you, so we were asking if you could not do final approach speed. We are pretty close to each other, and I'm trying to do that, but if you do, it's going to be a little bit tight.
Yeah, I'm reducing the final approach speed in accordance with the procedures. One ahead as well, so I'd probably suggest you come back as well, mate.
Minimum.
Continue.
We're doing final approach speed as well, okay.
Try my best, mate.
Alright.
God, these real pilots come on VATSIM, mate, and all they do is cause trouble. Swear to God.
Literally, isn't it? So literally, I've just caused a load of hassle today. Like, no, I'm not doing that.
40. 30.
Thing is, they don't know. They don't realise. I don't know what I'm doing in this thing.
Retard. 10. 5.
Oh, that was not a bad landing at all. Just let the nose down gently. That was very tasty.
Watch this.
That's why I'm trying to vacate quickly so I can watch. Fiumicino traffic, Easy 13 November has vacated runway 16 left. Do you go past the holding point lines or up to them?
Go past them.
Yeah. Oh, the plane's just stopped. Come on.
Chaz, I've got about 1.5 miles to go, mate.
Your traffic, 72713, 4 mile final, 16.
Roger that, I'm just holding short. I say holding short, I'm off the runway, put it that way. I'm going to try and get the camera outside. Let's have a look at Drew. There's the big pig. And I mean the plane, not you, Drew.
Wait, I've not got the right landing view.
Ooh, there's the Queen of the Skies with the King of the Skies at the helm. Well, butter from here, mate.
I think it was actually, yeah.
It sort of plonked down and then the wheels didn't really move. Look at that.
And if you have a look, what is he, like just about over the threshold?
Yeah, he's not far out at all, actually. He's probably only about 2 miles out now.
2's fine. Vacating left, Seabird 1, Delta Foxtrot.
Your traffic, 72713, short final, 16
To land after them. Right, Chaz, follow me.
We have got, everybody, the greatest follow me car in the world. We have ourselves a Drew. I'm going to put my APU on. I'm going to get moving. I didn't even use reverse thrust on that, and it stopped well quick. Then again, I was doing 121 knots, wasn't I? So
yeah.
Look at how far down there you are. That looks so cool from here, that 7.4. How was it at your end? I forgot to actually ask. I didn't want to make it all about me, but how was it in terms of managing it?
Yeah, no, I've remembered it. I've kind of got it.
around.
Oh, he's gone around now.
Wasted time.
What a joker.
What was he, 3,500 feet above, and now he's gone around? Bloody Italians.
I reckon you were trying to land on the bloody taxiway or something.
Yeah, he'll just land on top of the terminal VTOL in a minute.
Yeah, no, it's fine, mate. I've kind of remembered what to do. It's just the flows, which are more about just doing it more and more.
Yeah,
but in terms of getting it from A to B, yeah, that's fine.
I'm so pleased that I finally got that glide slope and managed to slow the pig down. Jesus Christ.
180 flap 2, and then if you're desperate, get that gear down. It's like a submarine.
What, it explodes when it gets down really low?
Yeah.
I'm actually like having to tap the brakes here. I'm doing 32 knots. You what? Oh, Christ alive.
You can mute that one.
That's just going to be one big bleep, that. I'm so sorry, everyone. I wish I could tell you what he said, but that's just going to be one massive bleep. I'm still doing 30 knots taxi here. Ground spoilers are still armed. We don't want
Hope
that.
I get invited again.
Oh, mate, it's been a riot. It's been a riot, mate. It's been an absolute pleasure. So I'm just following you, am I? Oh, yeah, because this runway's like away from the airport, isn't it? It's a weird
long
one.
time. Yeah, I ham.
Hi,
I
Ham.
can tell I'm hungry. I will have to find quite a quickish,
parking
short
space.
route to parking, just because I do have to shoot.
Yeah. Although I always find mine tries to pull left. Don't know what that's about.
Is your rudder trim, which is near the parking brake, does it say 0.0? Is it neutral?
0.3.
Yeah, so it's pulling.
Oh.
If you press the button to reset it, it'll go 0. Press and hold it till it goes 0.
I've got to be on the taxiway to do something like that.
Let's have a look. Where are you?
Yeah, there you go, reset. I don't worry, I just looked down for a sec to try and find it, and I ended up nearly going off the end of the taxiway. When you right click to look around, it ignores all other control inputs, so it was stuck just going straight, which would effectively mean the aircraft went left.
So does that help? Is it now not pulling left?
No, it's still pulling left. I think it's maybe
Sure, it was a smooth landing.
I think maybe my stick's a little bit out. Or to be fair, like I said earlier, my engines, the right one is a little bit ahead of the left one, but I don't think that's doing anything. They seem to be reading the same thing on the N1. So
I'm gonna make a left here, mate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna park up.
Okay, I'm gonna just go to Terminal 1 on November Zulu. So I'm gonna go across here and then that way.
Been a pleasure.
It's been great, mate. Thank you. You've taught me a lot once again, but we've had a good laugh doing it, and that's the main thing. And I'm sure the people watching will appreciate hearing it as well and seeing how much fun we've had. 2.5 hour flight time ish, and about 3 hour recording time because it's just been a laugh.
Chaos.
We've had an argument at both ends on ATC.
God, yeah, I have got a reputation now.
I don't know if I'm going left here or not. Oh, yeah, I'm going left here, and then I'm going left right. I'm a bit close to you here, actually. I don't want to get blasted away.
Sorry, I'd shut down 2 engines.
I don't think I'd fare so well if I did that.
No. No.
Look at these big... Look at him. There's that Wizz Air that came in earlier.
That's good, that.
Yeah, man.
Maybe next time, we can even offer it out just on VATSIM. Don't have to speak to everyone, but kind of go in a convoy.
Yeah.
Right. Let's shut it down.
Alt F4.
Yeah, you can tell everyone that, I don't mind.
I'm going to go right in here. Terminal 1, I'm going to be in the same terminal as you. It's nicer on the sim using the stick to turn on the ground instead of using that flipping tiller that you use in the real thing. Jesus. I think I'm about to park in a heavy gate here, though. The jetways...
Well, I'm definitely not parked in a heavy gate, am I? I've just had a look outside. I'm like...
I thought I was a bit close to the back of you.
Oh, it's back round.
Oh, I'm going to go into this gate here when I stop hitting the brakes too hard. There's no yellow centre line.
No, there isn't, is there? No, need
That's really
scenery
strange.
for that. Well, if we get the scenery and do the return, like...
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to disconnect, mate. I've got to shoot.
No worries, Drew. Thank you very much for joining me, mate. It's been an absolute riot. Cheers, buddy.
All right, mate.
Speak to you again soon. In a bit.
Bye.
Let's line her up. Ish to the jetway. I've not done a great job of that. There's been a few little discrepancies here and there, everyone, but I'm sure you'll agree. That was good fun today with Drew, bless him. He's a fantastic character, such a laugh. And yeah, this is... Oh, we'll operate that jetway and see what comedic movement happens here. So APU is on. Engine number 2 coming off. And then engine 1. So at that point I realised that I didn't turn my taxi light off. Seatbelt signs coming off, everybody. And welcome to... Where are we? Rome Fiumicino. Let's get GSX on, see if we can operate this jetway. I'm not sure it will. It will. Okay, cool. So at least it's picked up what gate we're in. It's not actually attached to the terminal building, which is weird. But still, it's going to attach to the side of the aircraft, so I'm happy with that. And then we'll request deboarding as well. Request deboarding. To be fair, there's not really anything else that we need to do. But I'm sure you'll all agree it's been a lot of fun today flying with Drew from Gatwick to Rome. It's been lovely to be back in the A320, if I'm honest with you. The 737 is a very different kettle of fish, but it's still a great fun aircraft to fly. I just really enjoy the A320. I know it a lot better at the moment, so hopefully in more time I can get to learn the 737 much as I have with this. And we'll have a lot of fun going forward from there. But yeah, we'll definitely do the return leg one day. We'll get the scenery for this airport as well and figure that out. And we'll get Drew back on the channel because he's a great friend of mine and he's such a good lad as well. He really helps me out, but also he's very entertaining. He's very funny. He does this for real, and he knows the ins and outs of the industry and the aircraft, and it's just great to hear it. So I hope you've all appreciated it, everybody. Thank you very much for watching today, and I'll see you in the next episode.